Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into, well, a really influential piece of modern horror storytelling. It's the 2013 creepypasta, Clockwork. Your time is up.
That's right. And our goal here is to really unpack it, track the main character, Natalie Ouellette, through her entire psychological and physical breakdown.
We want to see how the story uses these specific traumas, physical, family stuff, even institutional issues, to build towards her, let's say, unique philosophy and this obsession with time.
Exactly. It's about connecting those dots. How does A lead to B lead to, well, clockwork?
And the source story itself lays it out chronologically, which is perfect for this kind of analysis. It takes us step-by-step from her childhood right through to the transformation.
So let's jump in. It starts really young, age 4, the foundations of trauma.
Yeah, the home life sounds incredibly tense. You've got the father, David, always yelling deep, loud yells. The text says about money, about having kids.
Right. Damned kids is the quote. And the mother, Mary Beth, she tries to step in, but it seems pretty clear she can't really shield Natalie.
And then there's that really specific, chilling detail about the abuse at age 4. The father hitting her with a large textbook.
For drawing on the walls.
Drawing on my fucking walls, yeah. That detail, the textbook, it feels significant, doesn't it? Linking her art, her escape, directly to punishment.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the author is saying right from the start that her attempt at creative expression gets met with this overwhelming physical authority. It forces everything inward.
And you see the result pretty quickly. Fast forward 5 years, she's 9.
She's found this talent for drawing, but what she's drawing is already different.
Blood and gore. The source says she finds weird satisfaction in it. Is this like her trying to process the violence she's experiencing?
That's exactly how it reads. It's not just an escape anymore. It's become this morbid way of coping, trying to control the chaos on paper, maybe.
And it's right around this vulnerable age that the really defining betrayal happens.
The abuse by her older brother, Lucas, he's 14, she's 9, and the text specifies it lasts for 4 years.
4 years. And then crucially, she actually tries to break that pattern of suppression. She tells someone.
Yeah, she confides in a group of girls, including someone named Mia. She trusts them.
And the result?
Immediate disaster, betrayal. She gets hammered online, called a whore, has food thrown at her at school. Vicious stuff.
So the family unit is abusive, and when she reaches out to the social world for help, that world turns on her too.
Right. Where else is there to go? The story is very clear here. She decides, quote, kept everything inside. She resolves not to let the pain win.
That feels like the moment the walls go up permanently. Vulnerability is just off the table.
It becomes about containing the rage, which brings us to age 16, the breaking point.
Okay, so outwardly, she's functional. Almost on the honor roll, but inside.
Totally exhausted, hiding in her room constantly, avoiding her dad's rants. Now it's about the economy, politics, money, just constant noise.
She's just worn down by the environment. And this is where that central theme starts to really surface, right? Time.
Yes. The system, the world around her, starts using this language of time against her. She's feeling the pressure of time for chores, deadlines, just time trapped in that house.
And then her English teacher, Miss Hominick, says it about a forgotten assignment. Your time is up.
And Natalie feels those words melt through her. She doesn't react outwardly, but it hits deep.
Then it happens again. French class, Mr. Levasseur. She's drawing dark stuff, stabbings, knives. He says, your time is almost up to get your work done.
And her internal reaction is pure rage. She thinks time could go fuck itself. It's not neutral anymore. Time is the enemy keeping her stuck.
And then the final external support just snaps.
Her boyfriend, Chris, he breaks up with her.
And he's explicit about why, isn't he? It's her drawings, her mindset.
Yeah, he says it creeps him out, that he feels something wrong with her. It's a rejection of her inner self, the self she's been hiding.
Family, friends, romance, all gone. There's nothing left holding Natalie together.
So transformation becomes the only path. And it's immediate and shocking.
The bathroom scene. She looks in the mirror, decides time is up.
And she takes a needle and black thread.
And stitches her mouth into this permanent wide smile.
It's such a visceral image. Silencing the part of her that cried out, that got betrayed. The pain is excruciating, the text says, but she doesn't cry.
She smiles, licks the blood, feels pure ecstasy. It's a complete break, embracing self-inflicted pain as control.
But there's still that tiny flicker, right? When her mom sees her.
Yeah, she cries out, Mom! Like she's confused, wondering what just happened. The last echo of the old Natalie.
An echo that gets stamped out pretty quick by the next stage. Institutionalization.
Right. Part 3. She's taken to therapy, stitches hidden under a hood. The therapist is Deborah.
And this is where Natalie, or what's becoming Clockwork, really spells out her philosophy.
Time is the villain. It's a vicious circle, controls everything, makes you live through torture without a fast-forward button.
She's completely inverted the narrative. Society uses time to control her. She rejects control by rejecting time itself.
And she tells the therapist flat out, Natalie isn't here anymore.
Which, understandably, leads her parents to escalate. She ends up in a psychiatric hospital.
White room, restraints, heart monitor. They tell her medication will help her state of mind.
But the system fails again, spectacularly. The procedure goes wrong.
She wakes up during it, aware but paralyzed.
Exactly. Brain active, feeling pain, can't move. Then pure adrenaline lets her break the restraints. She stumbles, actually chuckles like a madman.
And then collapses. Chest pain, coughing blood, blackout.
The attempt to fix her ends up causing this profound physical change. When she wakes up, the doctor's apologizing. Something went horribly wrong.
But for her, it's not wrong at all. She looks in the mirror.
And her eyes are completely green. This mutation, this physical proof of her transformation, she feels overjoyed.
The trauma has become like a catalyst. The institution's failure validates her new identity.
And that identity needs to make its mark. Clockwork's first act.
She turns on the doctor, straps him down, breaks his spine.
And writes the mantra on the wall in his blood, "Your time is up."
Which brings us to the final part, the reckoning. This isn't just random killing, it's targeted, symbolic.
Absolutely. It's about settling scores with every source of her past trauma. First, the hospital guards' symbols of authority.
She dodges a bullet, showing her new capabilities. The violence against them is swift, brutal, establishes her power.
Slashing one guard's waistline, blood and organs spill out. A slow slit, chest to abdomen for the other, repeating the phrase each time.
But the family, that's intensely personal. She goes home, her laughter wakes them up.
The mother, Mary Beth, the one who couldn't protect her. She dies somewhat accidentally, hitting her head, but Natalie's actions afterwards.
Cutting a V in her chest, ripping out the heart still beating, the text says.
And saying, "Your time was up," then stuffing the heart into her mother's mouth. It's the ultimate symbolic destruction of care, of protection.
Then the father, David, the source of the abuse, the stress.
She mocks him about money first. Then the violence is just extreme, suffocating him with a pillow, stomping his face until it's mutilated.
And that detail with the wooden pole across his legs,
Yeah.
rocking on it until his organs burst from his mouth.
It's a grotesque inversion of power. The man who wielded authority is reduced to this horrifying spectacle of internal collapse and utter degradation.
And finally, Lucas, the brother, the source of that deep, prolonged sexual trauma and betrayal.
He tries to fight back with a bat, but she's too much for him, pins him up, and the choice of weapon here is key.
Not the big knife she used earlier, a butter knife.
Yeah. To dig out his eyes, she mocks him, soft as butter, then uses scissors like it's a craft project, cutting his skin, using his intestine for macaroni art.
Complete dehumanization, treating the source of her deepest wound like paper and paste.
And the final act against him, choking him with his own severed finger. Every part of it is calculated. Ceremonial degradation.
With the past literally butchered, she performs the final act on herself.
Finds a pocket watch, takes it apart, leaves just the small clock mechanism.
And then digs out her own eye with a blood-soaked knife, reciting her philosophy about time while she does it.
The source even notes the sound, a squishing sound, as she pushes the clock into the empty socket.
And the declaration, "I am Clockwork."
She burns the house down, everything inside family, her old stuffed giraffe, any trace of Natalie Ouellette gone.
So looking back at the whole story, it's a really methodical breakdown. You see how the author layers trauma upon trauma, physical, sexual, social, institutional.
And how that cumulative weight leads to this complete philosophical break. Rejecting time becomes her way of seizing control after having none for so long. The transformation is born from that desperation.
And for you listening, notice how those specific graphic details, the textbook, the stitches, the green eyes, that butter knife, the heart, the clock, they act as anchors. They mark the milestones of Natalie's destruction and Clockwork's creation.
They make the horror stick. And the story leaves us with this chilling idea. Clockwork is still out there. She decides whose time is up now.
You hear that ticking? See that green flash?
The story suggests maybe she's drawn to others whose time, dictated by their own hidden traumas, has run out.
So the final thought we want to leave you with is this. If Clockwork is the arbiter of time, triggered by suppressed pain, what unresolved parts of your own past might make you hear that ticking? Something to think about.